For exercise 4, you are going to be copying everything from exercise 3 and creating a new program called Temp Converter 2 and pasting everything into, your new program, which means that you need to make sure you have this original temp converter working correctly before you move on to exercise 4. And so with this exercise, we're going to change it up a little bit. And instead of having the convert temp method printing the converted temperatures, we are basically going to update the values and then print the temperatures in the main method. So in the main method, then in addition to declaring, the integer number to convert and the double number to convert, you are going to also have to declare the integer Celsius, integer Fahrenheit, and the double Celsius and double Fahrenheit. And you'll set all of those to 0. And then in the call to the method, before we just had convert temp and you passed it, the integer number to convert. Now you will be passing it the integer number to convert and a reference to integer Celsius and a reference to integer Fahrenheit. Okay, and that passes the actual value instead of a copy. Okay, then the convert temp that's accepting the integers, the method header is going to have to change because before it just had, the integer number to convert. And now you have to include a reference to integer Celsius and a reference to integer Fahrenheit. You will keep these same equations that you had before. Okay, and the catch blocks can also remain, but you'll end up removing the finally block because we're not going to print them in here anymore. Okay, so there's just a couple little things that you are going to be changing in here. Because we're now passing the Celsius and Fahrenheit, we don't need to declare them, and we no longer need the finally block. Okay, so you'll be making pretty much the same changes to the convert temp that is accepting the double value. Then in the main method, where we call convert temp and pass it the integer number to convert. As I mentioned, you have to pass it a reference to Celsius and Fahrenheit. And then right below that is where you're going to print out the values. Okay, and then you can just set integer Celsius and Fahrenheit to 0. You will make those same adjustments to the convert temp where you're passing the double. You'll make those same changes to the method and also, excuse me, into the else section. So the else block is calling convert temp with the double number to convert. So you'll have to change that. You'll have to add the reference and you'll have to add the right lines and you'll also have to 0 out the values. So it's pretty much the same thing that you'll be doing in the double section. Okay, and the program should work pretty much the same as it did before. Okay, so all we did was we decided to print in the main method instead of in our convert temp methods. Okay, so that is the last exercise. If you run into any problems or if you have questions, please let me know. Make sure you push all of your projects up to GitHub, and then you will need to copy your repository URL and paste that into the Dropbox.